Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So we're breaking down the hemp plants. Like I said, this is going to be the herd, which is the last part of from the video I just made. That's the last one. The first one I'm starting with. So that's the core of it, or the shive, as it's also called. It's let's go ahead and just see what they got to say about it, because they probably know more than I do. All right, so hemp cannabis sativa is cultivated for its fiber, bast fiber, and its edible seeds, as well as some medicinal products. When bast fibers are separated from the hemp stem, what's left is called the hemp herds. These woody residues are the least valuable part of the hemp stem and are treated as a byproduct of fiber production. Even though they represent the largest fraction of the hemp plant, hemp herds can be used in a range of applications such as animal bedding, construction materials, and garden mulch, but they are still generally considered as waste, which is really just, ridiculous. But a lot of that's because people don't, hempcrete just hasn't caught on as much as I hope it does, because once it does, it's going to replace concrete, in my opinion, and a lot of other things. But anyway, let's move on. So slow pyrolysis, excuse me if I mispronounced that. However, thermochemical processing of hemp herds can produce some high-value products. One particular thermochemical process, called slow pyrolysis, can be used to convert hemp herds into biochar, liquids, distillates, and gases. These are produced in approximately equal amounts, although the process conditions can be adjusted to maximize the yield of a particular fraction. Slow pyrolysis is usually used, to convert biomass into biochar, a type of carbon-rich charcoal that is used as a soil improver or to store carbon. Liquid distillates are also produced, but they are considered a byproduct and are often burned or dumped, which is silly, but we're going to change that. However, these liquid distillates contain bioactive compounds and could be collected to generate additional income. I like it. All right, in this study, 4 types of industrial hemp herds were thermally processed and converted into liquid distillates by slow pyrolysis at different temperatures. Excuse me. The team investigated the chemical composition of the distillates to identify possible valuable molecules or molecule groups. They believe this is the first that the large samples, kilograms, have been studied in this way. Previous studies have focused on small lab-scale samples, grams. The authors The authors processed the herds using slow pyrolysis at relatively low process temperatures, from room temperatures up to the maximum operating temperature of 350 degrees Celsius. They collected raw distillates at 3 stages of the slow pyrolysis process: drying, torrefaction, and pyrolysis. Sorry again for my speech, man. I'm trying to slow down a little bit, but something to me just wants to keep going. All right, detailed analysis of samples. Various analytical techniques were employed to study the samples. These included Fourier transform infrared, FTIR spectroscopy. Sorry if I mispronounced that. One-dimensional. There's a lot of names I'm not even sure what these words mean, man. So if y'all want to look them up, you can. I'm going to just continue on to stuff that makes a little bit more sense to me. All right, so for example, FTIR spectroscopy, was used to obtain information regarding functional groups of all the hemp herd distillate fractions. All spectra were measured using Berker's alpha FTIR spectrometer, equipped with attenuated total reflection diamond, a sensitive 2x2 millimeter diamond crystal surface, and sample compartment RT-DLATGS. The lowercase a, by the way. The team identified and measured some potentially valuable molecules for the first time. The analysis showed remarkable differences in the concentration of compounds in different distillates. The relevant compounds came from 3 different hemp herd samples, especially from torrefaction and pyrolysis phase distillates considered below 100 degrees Celsius. Acetic acid, I've never heard of that type of acid, was the main component of all samples. Other interesting compounds included gulicul and syringeal derivatives, such as 2-6, word I'm not going to try to pronounce, and another word I'm not going to try to pronounce, vanillin and eugeniol. I think I can kind of pronounce those. Most of these compounds are expensive to make because they appear in low concentrations in distillates, which means they must be separated and purified, although several modern scalable techniques are available. Such compounds could be used as purified products for nutritional, pharmaceutical, and agricultural purposes. So, again, they're pretty much saying that all these stuff that comes out of the separation from the herd and the microfiber is being thrown away, and that it actually all has, use. The whole plant does. I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure, but I feel like most plants probably have every part of the plant could probably be used for something. It's just that we don't think that way. We don't use things that way. So a lot of shit just gets thrown away and wasted. So anyway, all right, let's move on here. The authors estimate that 1 ton of herds would produce about 300 kilograms of biochar. It would also produce about 40 kilograms of acetic acid, the main compound in distillates, worth around 100 euros at bulk product. 1 ton of herds would generate around 1.3 kilograms of hydrobutane 2-to-1, the most expensive of the minor distillate compounds. So that's a gas. I think that's, I'm not totally sure, but I think so. In principle, this could be purified to higher than 95% purity and sold for 300. So, they're telling you that you can make money off of all this stuff that keeps getting thrown away. And they're actually giving you kind of like equation, or, oh my goodness, conversion equations. All right, so conclusion. This study provides useful baseline data for chemical profiling of wood distillates, especially hemp herd distillates. It also shows clear potential to generate high-value products from hemp herds by utilizing slow pyrolysis to generate biochar and distillates that contain potentially useful ingredients. The whole process can be optimized to generate the most valuable products. Varying factors such as temperature, heating rates, and residence times, Further processing of distillates would involve separation and purification procedures such as short path distillation this word always trips me up. Centrifugal partition chromatography. Sorry again, guys. The researchers recommended further research to evaluate the economic potential in detail, for example, by considering the purification process, costs, and the market value and volume of high-value chemicals, and the business potential in general. Burker offers the broadest range of analytical techniques used in the emerging global cannabis industry already today. The portfolio includes benchtop and floor standing NMR, optical methods like FTIR and Raman spectroscopy, and mass spectrometry. I don't know why it's hard for me to pronounce this stuff, but it is what it is. This makes Burker the only end-to-end solution provider with applications tagging into every stage of the cannabis value chain. We enable our customers to generate new revenue streams and reduce waste. Enable is an interesting word. Anyway, so here's the references, and yeah, all right. I'll make another video for this one. I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.